Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Wine and Wardrobe with Rayne, broadcasting to you from my living room. Each episode will be filled with fun stories and simple stylish advice to help us feel more connected. My next guest, Jeanette Ortega, is a very dear friend of mine, and she's been a fitness expert for over 25 years. She's also the creator of Boottoga, which is a fusion of boot camp, yoga, and meditation. A 3 times a best-selling author with their latest book, The Little Black Book of Fitness, a certified trainer, yoga instructor, health and wellness life coach, speaker, celebrity trainer, and has been featured on the O Network and Bravo TV. Love those 2 networks. Jeanette is also the creator of her own online wellness membership site. It's called World Beauty, Fitness, and Fashion. She's a bikini pro and loves to guide people to live the life of their dreams. On this interview, we're going to be chit-chatting about how we met, her go-to uniform, advice on how she moved from one chapter of her life to the next, and her new engagement. Yay, Jeanette! If you like these interviews, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to follow me. All right, let's head on over to our interview. Here is Jeanette. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First of all, thank you so much for joining us for my virtual happy hour. Cheers.
Cheers. It says cheers to you.
Yes,
I love it. Cheers. You gotta take a sip.
Oh my gosh, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's been a while.
Yeah.
A lot's changed. When
Yes.
I originally met you, you owned a gym and then you shut that down, and now you do all online virtual memberships and you're traveling all over the world. So how was that for you to shut down your gym, and how did you know it was time to shut down and start something new?
Wow. So I've been in fitness for over 26 years and absolutely love it. I had my gym. I owned my gym for over 10 years. There were times when, and I owned 2. I started in a smaller facility, 800 square feet, and I grew out of that in a year and a half and opened up another one, which is 5,000 square feet. And it was fantastic and I loved it. But I started to realize I was feeling suffocated in a 5,000 square foot gym, which is ridiculous. Basically, my heart and soul was just longing to reach more people and longing to get my programs out more. And so that's when I kind of knew that it was time for me to start a new chapter, that I had already completed this chapter of doing the gym thing and really helping people in their fitness, because my whole philosophy turned into fitness of mind, body, and spirit, not just fitness of the physical body. So I was doing workshops and leading meditation, really getting into yoga. And so it's like I really wanted to reach more people. And that's how I created my program, my method called Boottoga, because it's a fusion of boot camp, yoga, and meditation. And so it's fitness for, the mind, body, and spirit. And so my soul just felt like it was time to spread my wings even more so. It was difficult. It was hard. And I had been feeling it for a good couple years, even before I pulled the trigger. So I hesitated because I loved it and I loved the people. They were my family, and it was difficult. It was a difficult decision, but yet I knew I needed to. And I should have done it 2 years prior when I first got the intuition for it, the inclination for it. And I always say, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, follow it, because when you don't, there's usually some type of consequence, whether good or bad, right? If we follow it, sometimes it's a good consequence. If we don't, it could be a bad one. And it wasn't so bad, but I knew I should have done it 2 years prior. A lot of stuff happened when I was going through the sale of it.
It sounds like, so I've been to that gym. I love that gym, and I've done your Boottoga classes. For those of you who don't know, Jeanette and I go way back, like probably 6 or 7 years. We were both speaking on the same women's group panel. And the way that you're talking about a gym, and it kind of sounds like you're like breaking how we kind of feel when we break up with somebody. So
right. Yes.
You're in a relationship, 1 to 2 years longer than you know that you shouldn't be. And then you kind of like see other avenues to date or other relationships to dive into that you feel would like better fit you. So I think that that's kind of cool how you just finally made the move. And then, new gym, new job, new man.
Yes. It's a lot of newness, but it's so fantastic. And I'm like, what perfect timing. It's all about divine timing. And I think times we want things so badly, and when they don't happen, we get so frustrated, but yet we're not actually ready for them, for the things that we're trying to manifest at times. Like, we really have to be ready to receive and absorb all the goodness. Otherwise, it turns into a self-sabotage, and then we repeat a pattern. And so it's really realizing when the right timing is for you. And when it's the right timing, it's like you just feel so confident and it's so comfortable. And yeah, there's still like, oh my gosh, it's unknown, but it's a pureness of the unknown, to where it's an excitement to it. And then everything just starts to fall into place. So that's where I feel I'm at right now. And it's really awesome. Yeah.
One of the things that I know, I'm sure a lot of people are jealous of, is the fact that you get to wear yoga pants every single day. It is part of your brand, right?
It is. Yes,
so tell me about your go-to uniform for your online, offline. It's kind of like every time I see you, just look fit. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's Jeanette Ortega. That's you. That's your brand. So what's your go-to uniform right now? Besides you, is it yoga pants?
Definitely yoga pants. I'm wearing yoga pants right now.
Yes. What's your favorite?
And a tank top. I have so many great brands that I love. I am a brand ambassador for, it's called Pineapple Clothing. And I love their fit on their bottoms and their tops that they have. They're so comfortable. So I love crazy prints, because if I'm going to be in yoga pants or just workout wear every day, I want it to be fun and colorful. So I do all kinds of colors and crazy prints. That's what I think is fun. And then I'll mix it up. And so it's fun. That's what I enjoy.
I love it. So you just told me that you were moving. So your new job, new man, new house.
Yes.
And how is that transition going for you? Are you excited? Are you scared again? What's that kind of like for you?
I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm allowing it to all flow together and just go with the flow of it. What I'm doing now is really portioning out what I do. Normally I'm like, I want to do it all and do it all right now. So I've really learned to pull back and be like, okay, what has to be done immediately? I need to move out by the end of this month. So let me get all that together. Then what needs to be done? We need to start planning more of the wedding now, since things are opening back up. And then what's next? Then I need to do this. So it's like I'm prioritizing a little bit better, because this year is going to start to, go a little bit faster for us now that things are opening back up. But I'm really excited about it. It's exciting. I love starting new chapters. Nobody loves to move, right? It's such a pain to
I love to move because it's a new chapter. It's a new beginning. I love everything new.
It is. I love the move, but I don't like the packing of it.
Right.
But what I am enjoying is I'm really cleaning out. And I mean like cleaning out. I'm finding old stuff, and it's like time to let this go. Selling a bunch of the old furniture because I really want the new to start newly. So it's like so much purging and cleaning and really, really cleaning, so that it's just, I'm staying with my core stuff of, my things that I really want to be with.
That's what I tell my clients when I'm like, okay, we're going to clean out a closet. Do you really want to take this piece into your new chapter? Because this piece might be perfect for Jeanette 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago, 2 years ago, but it doesn't fit with your new lifestyle, the new fashion, the new outlook.
Yes. And as I was going through my closet, I actually thought of you, and I'm like, okay, I haven't worn this in over a year.
Yeah.
Rain would probably be like, get rid of it.
That's what Rain do. Let it go.
So I was like, okay, gotta purge, gotta let it go.
Where are you moving? Can I ask?
Yeah, sure. Torrance. So I'll be closer to Redondo Beach. So it's right there on the border.
Oh my gosh. And you love all that. It's so funny. So, when you have a picture, when you have a picture of your friend and what they're doing, obviously I picture you in yoga pants, a fit tank top. your hair down, all beachy and salty, doing a handstand on the beach.
Yes. That's what I'm like, I'm so happy. I'm going to be so close to the beach. I love the beach. So that makes me even more like joyous. Like, let's do this. Let's get this done. Get me closer to the beach. Yeah.
How would you recommend somebody, what is the hardest part about letting a chapter go in your life, and how would you recommend to move forward? Did you write it down? Was it a feeling that you sat with, like you said, for 2 years? What gave you the courage? What was your steps to do that?
Well, in talking about the gym, there's so many things, but first we have to actually really be able to feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. So allow yourself to grieve it. So I even had to grieve the loss of my gym. I had to grieve the loss.
That was a baby you raised.
Yeah, completely. So I even had to grieve not being able to see all my peeps every day. I even had to go through emotions of people were angry with me for even closing the gym and moving on. They were happy, yet they were upset, and I get that. So it's really allowing yourself to feel it and not run away from not feeling it, because you have to heal that. And it is really being in awe, and also being in accomplishment of what you did, and standing in the achievement of what you did, and really being with it, all of the good things. And so I would write down, like, this is what I achieved in these past 10 years at my gym. This is what I learned. These are the lessons. So I would write that down, and that really helped me to be there with it. And I did a full-on gratitude ceremony for my gym when I left. I just thanked my gym. I thanked all the walls. I thanked all my equipment, every person who had gone through those doors.
Yeah.
All those years, every single person, because they were a part of my life. And so it was really being with all of that. And that took me some time. I cried, I laughed, and some memories maybe weren't as great as others. And then I got angry, but then I cried again because it taught me such a valuable lesson. And so it's really being with everything and allowing it to close before you move on. Because I think sometimes we don't really want to be with the feelings because we feel uncomfortable, or I don't want to be with that emotion. But if we don't, then we take that into the new. And it's really being in gratitude for what this past chapter taught us.
And I also think that when you hang on to businesses or jobs, or it doesn't, like, even if you don't own a business, if you're at a job where you just know that there's something more for you, I think that that's where, like, a lot of anger, frustration, sadness, depression, insecurities come in and just kind of like festers in your body if you're not happy. And that leads on to how you interact with people, how you go out and get your goals and all those kind of things. And I don't know, it's like every time I see you, I'm like, yeah, go Jeanette.
Thank you. Like, you've been so amazing. And that's on, like, so many people. And then I had to be with, like, I'm going online, I'm creating stuff online. I'm still going to be able to reach people. They're still going to see me. I'm still going to have connections, so it's also being with that too. Like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
It's different. It's different connections, and it's new chapter, new friends, new way of working. So with this, have you seen anything change for you at all since we're all, oh my gosh, I was going to ask if you had anything change since we're all on lockdown, but I talked to you earlier and you were out and about, and I'm so jealous. Because I have a baby, so I have to be a little bit more careful about literally, if I didn't have a baby, I'd be like, oh, let me just wear a mask. Let's go hang out, take off the mask a little bit,
Yes.
When you told me you were out, I was so jealous. I was like, I want to go out so bad. So
I was so happy. I got my hair done today. Yay!
Yes!
I'm like, ooh, it looks yay! So I got my hair done. It's the first time I got it professionally done in months, since we've been in lockdown. Exactly. I've been wearing hats. I've been dyeing my own roots. And I was like, yes, they're open. My man is open. I'm going today. So I had an appointment with him. And so that's what I was doing. I was there this afternoon. But prior to that quarantine, oh my gosh, yes, I learned so much. It was actually a true blessing for me.
The silver lining, what was the silver lining?
Silver lining for me was to be okay with being still and for that long, because I got so much clarity, like clear of what I really want to do going forward, even taking some things out. And now that it's all coming back up and it's like, okay, it's time to take that out. This is what's happening. So it was being okay with absolutely being still and really listening and being patient for the clarity for the next movement and being present. This was the best silver lining too, was my fiance and I were quarantined together. So him and I were together at his place. And that's probably, I can't even tell you, that's probably the best thing that could have happened to us prior to getting married, because we would be with each other, but not 24/7. So we really got to be like a crash course in, premarital counseling or something, because we really had to learn everything and be patient with each other and see each other in a whole new light. So that was really the silver lining. That made me feel even more confident about, going into marriage with this man, because I'm like, we survived quarantine. We're good.
That is so exciting. So yeah, so for you, it was mainly just hanging out with one person, getting clarity, which is going to make, I don't know if you're going to walk down the aisle, but I'm sure any doubts that you have, it's kind of like you guys played married already. So
right.
I bet you're a strong relationship. Oh my goodness gracious. And it's like, even though I'm not a big fan of staying home because I'm so social, I know that my husband is probably the only person on this planet I could do quarantine with, without just going crazy. It's like, that's when you know you found the right one. Okay, so one of the things that I love about you is your meditation and yoga, which I'm so bummed that you're leaving to Torrance, because I was like, as soon as this quarantine's over, I'm gonna start going to your meditations and yoga classes. Girl, but I live in the Valley. I'm not driving to Torrance. I'm gonna have to do
Don't
online.
worry. I will still be back. I'll still be doing stuff once a month. So I'll still be here in the Valley. I'll still be here.
Okay, can you tell everybody where they can find you, your handles, and what you hope to bring to the table for them if they're looking for it?
Yes. So you can find me online, JeanetteOrtega.com. And you can also go to my online membership site. In my online membership site, you have access to over 150 different workout videos. And that includes yoga and Butoga, strength, everything. Plus you have access to over 55 audio meditations and nutrition and recipes. And that's Butoga.com. And that's spelled BOOTOGA.com. And then please follow me on Instagram at Extreme Fit Chick with no K, and also at Butoga Worldwide. And you can also find me on those on Facebook as well.
Okay, I know we're gonna close right now, but I just wanna say this. I have a very hard time meditating because my mind is just always going. When I take Jeanette's class and when I meditate with her and she leads us in a session, my mind goes to like God's palace and back and around the globe. It is just one of the best experiences ever. So I definitely, you have to come back once a month.
Yes, I will be. Believe me, I'll still be doing stuff here. This is my home. I love the Valley.
I love you.
Love you too. Thank you. And wait, one more cheers.
To life, love, and all your happiness in the future. Love you.
Yes, thank you. Love you too. Cheers.